I remember when I first started teaching. I think when you're young, I think that's why young teachers are needed because they're in this thing when they first start teaching. I'm going to save the world. I'm going to save every child. Like, and you need that energy, you need that passion. But the hard thing with that is that the longer you in it, you come to the realization that you're not going to be able to save everybody. And if you have a heart and a passion for that, it is a very difficult pill to swallow. But for me, I know that this is my calling. And so I'm going to continue to have that hope and continue to work with, all kids. And for me, I particularly do like the worst of the worst. I don't know why I'm attracted to that. I
Why
do.
are you not in the classroom then? Why you
Get
in the
my kid out of
classroom?
your class right now.
Uh,
Get
Why
my
you in
kid
the
out of your
classroom
class
then?
well,
right now.
I'm
well,
calling you out.
well, I'm doing it in a different capacity. So I will still get those students who are still the worst of the worst in terms of behavior, in terms of academic, who still need that additional support. But I don't know. I just have this belief just because I've seen it, I've experienced it so many times that given the right conditions, given the right, attention, given the right support, given the right environment, that kids do better. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And so because I've seen that happen so many times, I am still under the mindset that we as a whole can do better. But I just don't know in what avenue in which we need to direct our attention in terms of where do we start. Because we keep having these conversations over and over again. We've identified the problems. There's so many studies that have been done where these problems are. I think for
I just
me,
gave
I'm
y'all
tired
a
of
really
talking
good
about
solution.
it and I'm just ready to do something.
It don't matter what we say we're gonna do. At the end of the day, it's gotta be.
Let's start at the household.
It's
Yeah.
it's bigger than us because I can tell you what teachers are not gonna do. They're not gonna continue to kill themselves and be fought. You like at
Yeah.
some point it becomes a stressful job. It really does. And you want, like you said, you go in, you have this passion. I still do. I be going off on kids. I really do. I be like, let me show you your future.
Well,
Mister, I got chicks you ain't gonna have them tomorrow.
well,
Let me show you.
I think
Mister,
a
I wanna be
solution.
broke.
I think a good solution that we should try to work on is figuring out how to put more money in, like, whether
No more
white,
money.
black, or whatever. I think we should try to figure out a way to put more money in the communities,
No
in the
more money.
cities. You
No
said
more
what?
money.
What do you
No
mean
more
no more
money.
money?
What's the money gonna
Let,
do?
no more money.
I was not listen, let me
When
just
I become a
clarify.
mayor, so
Let
this I dare. This is what I mean. This is what I mean. Everybody's idea is more money somewhere. We got we don't need more money to do anything. We don't.
let,
I'm
let
sorry.
Well,
me let me can I just say clarify this real fast and I'm gonna let you have the floor because I just want to. He said Shan was a Big East teacher. No, I was not. There's one thing about me, I
Baby,
ain't never told a
baby.
kid they can't do it. I'm the exact opposite. You ain't no I can'ts in my classroom. If you want to be, if you in my classroom and on the first day you try to be all big and bad, says you want to be a doctor, guess what you're gonna be all year? A doctor. I'm gonna remind you that you want to be a doctor, and doctors don't put their head, I mean, put their heads down when somebody is teaching. Doctors don't have earbuds in their ear. You walk in the hallway, I'm like, oh, Mr. Doctor, you acting a fool today? Doctors don't act a fool in the hallway. They go to class. I'm gonna
well,
remind you all year long that you want to be a doctor.
Wait, what?
well,
Dr. Jacob, Dr. Tyrone, that I'm gonna hold you accountable to what it is that you're gonna say. And I'm the exact opposite of being a teacher.
what
You
are
Shane,
know,
you
you
have
being
a
a teacher
super
sharing
called
chat
me and
your
here.
you wasn't gonna amount
question?
to shit. I'm
Shane,
the
you
exact
have a
opposite.
super chat, and I need answers. What is this?
What was it?
Oh, okay.
Shit, come on, shut. I mean, get off the
I
Yeah,
knew it.
but
internet.
but
I knew
Mike,
it.
I
Yo,
believe this is why I believe that we should try to figure out how to get more money. A lot of times when we look at why quote unquote whiter schools make better kids or they have better scores and stuff like
yeah,
that, it's because they use their money for their taxes and all those things go into their school, right?
I agree.
and then
I
they
live
got better
in one of
books,
those.
they got better teachers, they got all this
I
stuff,
don't think
right?
that's true.
They
Well, I
do. They
mean,
do, Shan.
I
it,
think that let's look at how that looks, okay? Most of the time when you're a new teacher, which is usually, like she said, the most passionate teacher, you are probably going to be put in the school that is doing the worst, right? As your most passionate. The difference between you leaving and staying is strictly on how you're treated. Okay. They're going to look at it and say, if I'm doing the same job over here and it's less stress, it's easier. All I got to do is get up in front of a board and say what I got to say, and I'm going to get the same pay. A lot of people leave for that.
well, I'm not
So
arguing about them leaving.
So,
I'm
so,
just
so, but what I'm
arguing
saying
with
to you is, if you, I don't know how it is at other schools because it could be true when it comes to other city schools. I'm just talking about how we do it here because I can't speak for every school. But in my, we all, I'm not being mistaken, was having this conversation. We all have the same here. Like for example, I teach the same. I teach at a school that's majority Black. Okay, I teach the same thing as any other school that could be a majority white. We have the same career. We are the day by day. So if that kid were to transfer to another school, they will be, when they step into another person's class who taught the same thing I taught, we on the same page. Does that make
yeah,
sense?
that does. But I will say that I think that in Houston, the 20 Houston Independent School District is the largest school district like in Texas, one of the largest in the nation. They now saying 29 worst schools, they gonna pay 90 grand because they trying to get those teachers back in that school at the 29
I
worst
saw
schools in
that.
Houston.
But
Yeah,
aren't they
so
making all of them the ones that are there like to
Reapply.
yeah.
yes, they not they're well, as somebody who's in higher education, these people are these instructors. Well, I have instructors and professors, but teachers are entitled. And even if they don't perform well, some of them are entitled.
But you
So
can't. But Trigger Mike, let me tell you, it's a huge competition out there because now
yeah,
they're trying to do this, right? I just saw a post where they're trying to incentivize certain teachers to come to the Middle East and teach courses, starting off at 100,000 plus a car plus a condo.
I
and
actually
that's like
applied.
Dubai, right? I had a few
Yeah,
people go do that in
I
over
Yeah,
the
applied
last few
years
years.
ago to teach overseas. Actually, my daughter did that as well. So, yeah, there's definitely incentives. Not. I know in Atlanta Public Schools, they just did
ten
uh,
thousand
a
dollars.
salary audit for teaching jobs and other jobs within the education system, and they got a significant increase
Mm-hmm.
in salary. And it's because there is a shortage of teachers and they are trying to attract teachers into the classroom, new like people who are maybe transitioning out of other careers. They're trying to incentivize kids to go to school for education,
Mhm.
based on trying to increase the salary. But to me, salary doesn't make you a good teacher.
True.
No, I think they're
So
trying to
that's
attract.
another issue
I
that
think they're
I
trying to attract some men. I think they need some of these boys to get secretly punched in the face in the corner where the camera ain't showing, and,
yeah.
and
I,
that'll get
I,
some
I
grades
just
up.
But you know what's
this
so
is
crazy?
just real quick, Luis. I'll let
Yeah,
you
go
guys
ahead.
continue because this is not my wheelhouse, and I'll let the educators have this conversation. But I want to say I do appreciate the high level conversation you guys are having, and I'm learning a lot. So this is a very necessary conversation. Y'all keep it up.